Hello, and thank you for joining us for the BPM Change Management PRR Monthly Review Meeting. My name is Ryan Ayer, representing the Customer Readiness team here at the ISO, and I will be facilitating today's web conference. Today's call is being recorded. These recordings are for informational and convenience purposes only, and any related transcriptions should not be reprinted without the ISO's permission. As a reminder, these monthly calls are structured to stimulate an honest dialogue and engage different perspectives. While we welcome comments and questions, please remember to keep the comments professional and respectful. We will be taking questions throughout the call today. If you are dialed in by phone only and not on the WebEx, you can enter the question queue at any time by pressing #2 on your telephone keypad. If you connected audio through the WebEx platform, please use the raise hand feature located above the chat box on the lower right-hand side of your screen. Please introduce yourself before asking your question. And if you need technical assistance during today's call, please send a chat message to the event producer. The purpose of today's meeting is to discuss the proposed revision requests that are in the initial or recommendation stage of the process. Today, we'll be discussing 3 PRRs. 1 is in the initial stage and 2 are in the recommendation stage. All PRRs were submitted by the ISO. The purpose of BPMs is to set forth business practices that implement the ISO tariff. The ISO conducts a yearly policy initiative roadmap process to consider and rank initiatives. Policy changes submitted through the PRR process will be referred to the policy initiative roadmap process. Each subject area in a BPM is based on enabling language in the ISO tariff. The PRR process cannot be used to introduce changes that are not supported by existing tariff authority. I will be covering the first set of BPMs for market operations, PRR number 1542, which is in the initial stage, and PRR 1541, which is in the recommendation stage. PRR 1542 is the addition of regulation attenuation factors associated with the state of charge equation with ancillary impact. The reason for revision is to add regulation attenuation factors associated with the state of charge equation with ancillary impact and their associated formulas for energy storage enhancement phase 2 deployment with a November 1st, 2023 effective date. No initial comments were received and the comment period expired December 18th. Our next step will be to post our recommendation. Do we have any questions on PRR 1542? Okay, moving on. The next PRR is 1541. Update to allow pseudo-tie resources to be part of co-located aggregate capability constraints. The reason for the revision is the interconnection customer or the pseudo-tie generating facility may elect to have co-located resource modeled utilizing aggregate capability constraint, ACC, located at its point of interconnection, POI. No comments were received and the comment period expired December 18th. Our next step is to post our final decision. Any questions on PRR 1541? All right, moving on. The next BPM is for settlement and billing, PR number 1540. Anthony will be covering this one. I'll go ahead and turn it over to you, Anthony.
Thanks, Ryan. This is Anthony Stelter with the Market Settlement Design and Configuration team. I'll be covering PRR 1540, and we are in the recommendation stage to update the 2 configuration guides that contain revisions to fix typos and conform to the correct variable names in the bill determinant matrix and settlement system. So to resolve the city ticket that raised these typos, the team has implemented documentation-only updates to fix the typos in 2 configuration guides. Those are the real-time energy quantity pre-calculation IC configuration guide and the charge code 64770 real-time imbalance energy offset EIMs. And the 2 variable names We've updated our BAA res settlement interval RTD transfer dev from quantity and BAA res settlement interval RTD transfer dev to quantity. So the effective trade date of this change and the anticipated implementation date is January 1st, 2024. The recommendation comment period expired yesterday on December 18th, and we will post the final decision as the next step. So are there any questions on this PRR? All right, Ryan, I'll turn it back to you. Thank you.
All right, great. Thanks, Anthony. All right, so the next BPM monthly meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, January 23rd at 11 a.m. Pacific time. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email us at bpm_cm@kaiso.com. And that concludes our meeting for today. Thank you all.